You think being uncomfortable means something's wrong? That's the lie that's keeping you weak. Right before everything powerful in your life, before growth, before change, before truth, there's discomfort. That twisting tension in your gut. That voice telling you to stop, to wait, to retreat. But here's what Stoics knew that most people forget. Discomfort isn't danger. It's transformation in disguise. Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, they didn't chase comfort. They chased clarity through challenge. They believed the hard road wasn't just a test, it was the teacher. Because if life never challenges you, it never changes you. Think about it. When were you ever proud of something easy? The Stoic warrior understands that strength isn't built in calm, it's forged in discomfort. That tension you feel, it's the gateway to resilience, mental toughness, inner peace, but only if you walk through it. And that's the secret you've never been taught. Pain isn't the problem. Avoiding it is. The modern world tells you to avoid pain, dodge struggle, seek comfort. But that's how softness grows. Not just in the body, but in the mind, in your principles, in your will. The Stoics flipped that script. They trained themselves to lean into discomfort, on purpose. Epictetus, born a slave, believed that control didn't come from avoiding hard things. It came from confronting them, daily, deliberately. He said, difficulties are things that show a man what he is. And here's the thing, discomfort isn't just physical, it's emotional. It's saying no when it's unpopular. It's standing alone when everyone else is wrong. It's admitting weakness so you can grow stronger. The Stoic path demands discipline, but not for show, for freedom. Because if you can't endure discomfort, then your emotions own you. The opinions of others control you. Your cravings lead you. So ask yourself, what's more dangerous, pain, or staying the same? You've been taught that discomfort is something to fix, like a glitch in your system. But the Stoics saw it as something to feel fully and master. Because inside that discomfort, that's where your potential hides. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." That anxious voice in your head telling you this pain will last forever, it's lying. Most of the suffering comes not from the thing itself, but from your resistance to it. The moment you stop resisting, something shifts. You stop asking, "Why me?" and start asking, "What now?" That shift is power. You stop reacting. You start choosing. You stop running. You start rising. And with each act of embracing discomfort, cold showers, hard conversations, early mornings, you're telling your mind, "I'm in control now." And if you're still here, if you're resonating with this, then you're one of the few who get it. Still watching? That means you're not like most. So subscribe, not for motivation, but for mental warfare training. This is where you forge the mind no one can break. True discipline isn't built in peace. It's born in resistance. The Stoics understood this on a visceral level. They didn't fantasize about power. They trained for it, minute by minute. And their training ground? Daily discomfort. Imagine this. It's cold, early, and your body begs you to stay in bed. Most people cave. The Stoic doesn't. Not because he enjoys pain, but because he knows that delayed comfort strengthens resolve. You see, discomfort is a mirror. It shows you whether you're in charge or your impulses are. Each moment you choose challenge over ease, you're carving out a deeper version of yourself. Not the version that needs motivation, but the one fueled by internal command. When you stop avoiding pain, you start commanding your life. You begin to realize that fear, doubt, rejection, these aren't enemies, they're teachers. And every time you lean in, you're rewriting your story. No more victimhood, no more hiding. Just you, facing the edge, and refusing to flinch. Every time you step into discomfort, you reinforce your identity. You become the kind of person who doesn't flinch, who doesn't fold, who doesn't chase easy. You're no longer just reacting, you're responding with purpose. This is where real self-respect is born. Most people wait to feel confident before they act, but the Stoic acts first. He trains his courage in silence, in solitude, in the tiny, unseen battles that no one claps for. Marcus Aurelius didn't command armies because he sought power. He did it because he trained his mind not to be ruled by fear or comfort. "You have power over your mind," he wrote, "not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That's the Stoic secret: detachment from outcome. You show up not to win or lose, but to stand firm, to be unshaken. Because in the end, what defines you isn't what happens to you. It's who you become when things get hard. The discomfort you avoid today is the weakness you empower tomorrow. That's not just a warning, it's a fact the Stoics built their lives around. Every time you flinch from pain, from confrontation, from challenge, you're telling your mind, "I can't handle it." And your mind believes you. But every time you lean in, even just for a moment, you rewire that belief. You show yourself that strength isn't about muscles or bravado. It's about presence, persistence, and the refusal to run from the fire. Discomfort isn't your enemy. It's your forge. It sharpens your focus. It toughens your spirit. It burns away the noise and leaves behind only what's essential: a clear mind and an unbreakable will. So ask yourself, what would your life look like if you stopped avoiding discomfort and started chasing it? Would you finally say what needs to be said? Start what you've been avoiding. Become who you were meant to be. The Stoics didn't ask for comfort. They asked for truth. So if you're serious about building the strongest version of yourself, start where they started. Don't wait for life to get easier. Get stronger. And remember, growth doesn't shout. It happens quietly, deep in the dark, right where discomfort lives.